Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Nathan and welcome back to the Snack Saloon. So as you can see, it's currently very hot outside. It's 90 degrees, but we're doing something a little bit different today. We're heading down to a city called Cleburne, Texas, which is just south of Fort Worth. And we're going to the Chisholm Trail Museum, which is basically an outdoor Wild West style museum. They have a lot of the original buildings from when that city was founded in the 1800s. So it's my first time going, so let's go check it out. So when you first enter this museum, you come across the Big Bear Native American Museum, which was opened in 2014, and this houses the collection of Big Bear, whose real name was Leonard Beale. Big Bear was his native name, and he was a local man in later years. I believe he was born in Texarkana, so that's how, obviously, East Texas. But he lived such an incredible life. He was in several movies, including Guns of Paradise, and he had a local museum out in Torrance, California, and he traveled the country giving lectures at local colleges. And as you can see here, he was also a wrestler, a policeman. I was really not expecting to find a wrestling display here. I had no idea of his wrestling connection. It was short-lived, 1950 to 1952, according to the article. But as you can see, this is an incredible collection. You know, you have a lot of tools, a lot of, arts and crafts, a lot of weapons, an incredible amount of photographs on the walls, a lot of taxidermy. And like I said, this was opened in 2014, so this particular building, I could imagine spending an hour or so just in this building. We turned up about an hour and 30 minutes before the museum closed, so we didn't have nearly as much time as I would have liked. But it was just incredible to tour this place and see all the amazing artifacts and statues, take pictures with things. And for the most part in this video, I'm going to let the tour guides kind of take over. I did record one of the speeches in the western portion of the museum where she was discussing the actual Chisholm Trail, as well as, some of the artifacts on display. And I will be making subsequent videos to this, kind of giving you more detailed history on parts of this. And I'm obviously going to be going back to this place quite a few times as well. But I just wanted to use this as an introduction. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Until next time, see ya.
Trail was a big cattle drive that went from South Texas all the way right through here where we're standing, through Oklahoma, into Kansas, the middle part of the United States.
Yep.
This movie poster hung in Hollywood for a lot of years. It's from John Wayne's movie Red River. Have you been to the stockyards in Fort Worth? Have you taken them there?
Yeah.
You know all the gunfighters there?
Yep.
This is their home base. And so they're here for every event. We've got a lot of events coming up.
Oh, really?
A lot of events, yeah. Did y'all do cattle drive started because of this little book also right here.
Okay.
So cows are running everywhere in Texas. People are shooting them, get them out of their crops, out of their gardens. Civil War ended. There's no beef in the Midwest, in the middle part of the United States. There's no beef in Kansas and Nebraska, the Dakotas, Montana. There's no beef. So if you've ever watched that movie Lonesome Dove, this is kind of like it, only this was hundreds of millions of cattle. That was just a small herd. So there was a guy named Jesse Chisholm, and he built little stores, like you could say. They're just little trading posts everywhere. And so he knew the area in Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. He knew the friendly Indians and where there was water sources and all that. Well, Civil War ended. The call went out, if you can get all those longhorn in Texas up to Kansas, we'll pay you $38 for every cow you bring in. Well, a lot of the men died. So it was just little kids and vaqueros from Mexico and black guys that rode and herded cows all the way up. They didn't know where they were going, but Jesse Chisholm drew a little map where water sources were. And this was a book that was given to all the cowboys, and it was small enough they could put it in their saddlebag. And it had blank pages in it. And so a lot of the kids didn't have branding irons. So if you look at this paper right here in this frame, see that figure 8 right there? Inside there, that little lazy figure 8?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That represented a longhorn. And then they'd write next to it if it was a bull, a cow, black and white, red and white, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's how they kept track of how many they got, right? So by the time they got to Kansas, they went and took their book and they transcribed it onto official paper. And this is how they were paid.
Right.
And that was big money back then.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming. Y'all have a great time.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye. From the Chisholm Trail.
Okay.
And the wheels are authentic. Just what it's sitting on is not. It's modern.
Yeah.
I want you to be able to get up to the other buildings before they close too.
Yeah.
Ranch Creek is no longer open. William O'Neill and his wife Vermilia operated the only Indian trading post in turn. His brother Charles managed to take on heavily timbered Brazos River. All the residents